Greetings and salutations, my comic book enthusiasts around the world. This is Chris, and of course, this is We Love Comics. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. And if you love comics, or you're just beginning to love comics, we're glad you're here, so we hope you will continue to watch by hitting subscribe and check out all our videos. We do more than just show comics on this channel, so check out those playlists. But without further ado, we're going to show you the comic book haul I got this week. One thing I do want to mention, for those of you who love my must-have comics, there isn't going to be one this Wednesday, and I'll explain why. Basically, the way I do it with must-have comics, I basically like to show the newer books that I think people should want. And this particular week, I just did not see anything that made me say, this is something you need to get. I mean, there might be one or two at best this week, but I don't think that warrants a video, so if there's only one or two, I'll do a whole video where I'll show those, so this way you guys can see. But I don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it and just say, here, just buy anything. I want you guys, if you're going to spend your money, spend it on things that I think are worth purchasing. Now, obviously, if you have books just because you love to read them, then, you know, by all means, please get whatever you want. But like I said, that particular episode that I do, it's basically a lot of people like it because it helps them understand what is particularly, quote-unquote, hotter or what to look for. So I didn't see anything that great this week, so I don't want to make a video just to make a video. So I want to keep my integrity. So with that being said, let's get into the haul this week. We got some Copper and Modern Age books, some decent issues here and some good prices, so I thought I'd share this. This is a book, if you saw my top 50 playlist, this actually surprised me as the number 2 hottest current selling book. Now, these aren't the hottest books. That list isn't the hottest books of all time. It's just in the past 30 days, that particular website was showing the trend of what has been selling the most. So number 2 was Outcast number 1, which I do have on the way, so I do have that on my list. But I saw this at my local comic book store. And let me zoom that in a little bit. This is Outcast issue number 2. They had it for only $5, so I thought it was worth picking up, because especially they are doing a TV show about this soon, and what a surprise with Image Comics. But, you know, you got to do good stuff for them to do that, so we'll see what happens. But this book is in great condition. I mean, you're talking almost completely on all black cover for that to stay scratch-free. And this is a 9.6 to a 9 any day, so the first print issue number 2, $5 couldn't go wrong. Alright, this one was kind of a throw-in with the other book, and I'll show that in a little bit. This is Walking Dead issue number 110. I've been really starting to get into Walking Dead these days. Now that I've just finished watching season 5. I can't wait for season 6 to start. I mean, it's a great show, and I'm sorry it took me so long to watch it, but yeah, this was basically a throw-in for one of the other comics I'll show a little bit later. I don't think there's anything specifically interesting about this book as far as any first appearances or anything like that, just continuing the storyline, but it was a throw-in. Alright, I got myself another one of these. This is the Walking Dead number 132. This is the Loot Crate version. A couple people have said this, and I agree. I don't like the fact that they promoted Loot Crate on here, but I guess if they're giving it away, they're going to do that. So it's kind of cheesy, but still I like it because it's going to be rarer. And one of my subscribers made a great point about this book. A lot of people that get Loot Crate, and I'm not one of them. I mean, to me, honestly, to me, Loot Crate is kind of cheesy stuff for what you're paying for. So, I mean, each person to their own. But a lot of people that get Loot Crate are not comic book collectors, so they might have seen these and opened them, started to read them, or throw them out or whatever, but probably a lot of these got mistreated. So especially if you can get a high-grade book, this might be one you want to look at, because this is the first cameo appearance of Alpha, so that is definitely a book to look after if you can get a good price for it. Paid $13 for that one. Here's another one that I just got in. I paid $9.50 for this one. It's another one of Inhuman issue number 1. That's the first appearance of Lash, who will be in season 3 of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is another great TV show. I can't wait for season 3. Alright, and then we got another one of the variants. Paid $11.99 for this one. Again, first appearance of Lash. I've shown this in another video, but I got another one, and again, as you can see, I mean, this is 9.6 to 9.8 quality, so who knows, maybe one day I'll get graded, I'm not sure. Okay, got another one of these, got a couple of duplicates, because I figure especially the hotter books, I want to make sure I have a couple in case I want to trade or sell, which, by the way, if anybody wants to trade for any of my books, any book you've ever seen is tradable if it's with something that catches my attention. There are some books it's going to take a lot for me to trade, but if there's something that catches my eye, I will absolutely do it. But this one is Atomic Comics, so it's limited to 750 of these. This is the Book of Death issue number 1. I've shown this, but I went and got another one because I want to support my local stores. And as you can see, this is the Atomic Comics version. So this is a variant, and there was only 750 of these made. So it's always good to support your local businesses. Another book I got another one for. I paid $13 for this. This is Walking Dead issue number 8. This is the first appearance of this character here, which is Ezekiel, and the tiger's name is, it's either Sheba or Shiva. Forgive me if I get it wrong, but I know it was one of the two. I won't explain why this is a good book to have, but if you don't have this book, get it while it's inexpensive. This person will probably eventually be on the Walking Dead TV series. So that's a book you might want to look out for. Okay, next up, got another one of these. Because anything Civil War is going to be getting really hot. This is Civil War. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Paid a little bit more for this one. But that's alright. I love that cover. Paid $20 for this one. And again, supporting my local comic book stores, so I don't mind if it helps. Now, these next 4 came in a set. I paid a total of $7.75 for these 4 books, and I'm very happy about this. We got Legends issue number 2. That's the only one that doesn't have anything major happening to it, but still in good condition. Then we have first appearance of Amanda Waller, which is Legends issue number 1. And again, as you could see, I might get these graded at some point because these are in great condition. In this particular book, you could see there's one little color break right there. But other than that, looks really good shape. Same with this one. This is the first new Justice League. That is Legends issue number 6. And again, great condition book. And last but not least, and like I said, I paid $7.75 for each of those. So the last but not least in that 4 set, Legends number 3. Funny thing is, I had this book when I was a kid. It was one of the books that actually got stolen because they grabbed a whole bunch. This just happened to be in the pile with my more expensive stuff, which I find funny. But for decades, this book was worth nothing. I bought it when it first came out, back when I was a kid. And I remember hanging this on the wall because I took all the comics I didn't think were worth anything, and I hung them up all over my walls, and this was one of them. I just liked the cover, especially with this character. It was one of the first books that I ever read, the Legends series. So that was back when I was a teenager. Well, actually before a teenager, when I was younger. But now this is a popular book, because obviously this is the first new Suicide Squad. So grab that book when you can, but for $7, yeah, I'll take that any day. This is another one I'm very happy about. This is Walking Dead issue number 144, but this is the SKYB Comic-Con exclusive. So this is a variant right there. So this is a key book, and obviously I won't explain why, but if you get the opportunity to get this book, please do. And that's one of the things I like about these variants, especially like Comic-Con ones, because obviously I haven't been to that Comic-Con, so I wouldn't have been able to get it. So this is definitely a variant that could get really hot. So if you get the opportunity to grab that, please do. All right, 2 more to go. I got another one of these at my local comic book store. This is the Book of Death, issue number 1. This is the Legends of Geomancer. They did an interesting thing. This is a 1 in 25, but it's not a variant. It's a whole nother story. So every 25 books that they order, they would ship this book which is a completely different story, so it's not just a different cover. So this is definitely a book that has a lot of potential. And as a matter of fact, my last episode of the must-haves, I picked that as the pick of the week. So that is definitely a book to check out if you get the opportunity. And last but not least, I finally got my hands on one of these. I paid a total of $34 for this book. A little bit on the hot, actually not really, maybe the mid-burnt range, but for the condition. This is Wolverine issue number 66, first print. This is the first appearance of Old Man Logan. And I was really happy to get this. And as you can see, the corners are pointy. There are no chips, no bends, no creases. This is a 9.6 to a 9.8 any day. That is definitely going to be a book I will get graded. So yeah, that book I paid $34 with shipping, which isn't bad because I've seen them online go as high as $60. So, I mean, obviously I didn't get it when it first came out, but I have it in my collection now, and especially since they've been hinting that the next Wolverine movie will be about Old Man Logan, which would make sense because obviously with his last Wolverine movie he's doing, he is getting up in age. I mean, he's been doing it now, what, 12, 15 years at this point, which is kind of sad to think about that. But yeah, he would definitely fit the role for Old Man Logan, so anything on this, speculation-wise, is definitely hot. So if you can grab this book for a cheap price, under $35, get it while you can, but try and get it in the best condition. So that's what I try and do when I can. So that is my video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. You know I always appreciate when you guys take the time to do that, especially if you take the time to share my videos. And one of the people that does it all the time, I want to give a quick shout out to, is Liking the Covers. If you haven't had the opportunity to check out his channel, I want to personally thank you because, I mean, you share every single one of my videos, and that's really kind of you. So check out his channel if you get the opportunity. And like I said earlier in this video, don't make this your last video if this is the first one you've ever seen. Hit the old proverbial subscribe button and be a part of this channel. And don't forget to wait until the end to see what kind of Easter egg I've left for you guys in this video. And I do that every single video unless it's some kind of breaking news story that has to get out right away. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's we love comics. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next video. Wolverine!